This lesson is going to be talking about the basic technique for the bass guitar. As far as our right hand goes, there's several techniques we can use, but the most often used technique is plucking. So we'll look at that first. An easy way to go, we're going to pluck with our E string first. Remember, it goes E, A, D, G, E, A, D, G. Start remembering those. We're going to rest our thumb. If you have a pickup, if it's an electric bass, you probably have a pickup that you can just rest your thumb on. If not, you can just rest it on the neck of your bass, right close to the end of it. So we're going to pluck the E string and just pluck right through. Look at this. Pluck it right through, and it comes and hits my thumb right after the pluck. You don't want to curl your finger. You don't want to be doing stuff like this. You want it to just flow right through and hit your thumb. We're going to be trading off plucking with our index and middle finger, both of which I just let flow right through the string and come to hit my thumb. Now we're going to start playing on the A string. We're going to leave our thumb in the same position, either on the neck or the pickup, and let our fingers come and rest on the E string instead of the thumb. Now we're plucking the D string right here. We're going to move our thumb up so it mutes this E string, and our fingers will come and land right on the A string. We go move everything up one more string. We're going to be plucking the G string. Okay. So when you're going up and down scales, or anything that you're playing, you want your thumb to match up and correspond with where your index and middle finger are plucking. For your left hand, you're going to want to line up your thumb with usually about your middle finger, about halfway through the fretboard. See, this is proper technique here. It's going to match up just about in the middle of your hand. Down lower on the fretboard, it's going to match up about with your index finger. Up higher, it's going to match up with your index finger again. Alright. Now you want to use your thumb as kind of like a little pivot point. You don't want it to slouch like that, and you don't want it to come over the fretboard. This is so later on in your playing you don't develop anything like carpal tunnel or tendonitis. Now when you're playing these frets, you want to be right on the tip of your finger. You don't want your finger to be collapsing like that while you're pressing down. You want it to be always a little bit bent, curved, pressing down right next to the fret that you're playing. So I'm playing the 3rd fret right here, and it's right behind it, if not just a little bit on top of it. You don't want it to be back here because it's harder to press down. There's less distance between the fret and the string right above the fret as compared to right here. And along with it being a little harder, it also sounds dirtier compared to getting a nice solid tone right there. Now when you play along with up and down scales and things, you want to layer your fingers. So I'm going to use my middle finger here, middle and index, put all my fingers down there. That way, instead of just one finger pressing down, you got 4 fingers pressing down. Relieves stress on that one finger. Index, middle, I'm still layering up. Put all my fingers down for that. Index, I'm going to be using my middle fingers, but I'm still layering all up to there. And then when you're coming back down,